Morning, lovely ones. I'm back on my sun porch. It's not quite as nice a day as it was yesterday. This video is intended particularly for those who are working from home at this time and are perhaps people who have high expectations of themselves, even as everything is completely different than you have known in the past, and who are scrambling perhaps to recreate whole systems online in new ways. But I think that there will be something that is relevant for everyone, regardless of your circumstances. What I wanted to do today was to share some nuggets of wisdom from an article in the Chronicle of Higher Education that came my way and that I've been posting everywhere just because I just think that the author is right on target. So please bear with me and I will share some of this article. It's called Why You Should Ignore All That Coronavirus Inspired Productivity Pressure. It's not a great title, but the article is great, and it's by Aisha S. Ahmad. Uh, Aisha is a person who has worked and lived through crises all over the world, global crises, professor of political science, who obviously has done a lot of work globally. And they begin by saying, what I see behind this scramble for productivity is a perilous assumption. The answer to the question everyone is asking, when will this be over, is simple and obvious, yet terribly hard to accept. The answer is never. And they go on to say that global catastrophes change the world. And this pandemic is very much akin to a major war. Even if we contain this within the next few months, the legacy of this pandemic will live with us for years. It will change the way we move, build, learn, and connect. There is simply no way that our lives will resume as if this had never happened. The emotionally and spiritually sane response is to prepare to be forever changed. And they describe the rest of this piece as an offering because of the experience of this person and direct firsthand experience. They identify a number of stages, and I think what I'll do is I'll focus today on stage one, but also share a little bit of the other. Your first few days and weeks in a crisis are crucial. And I'll just say we are still in those first few weeks. And you should make ample room to allow for a mental adjustment. It is perfectly normal and appropriate to feel bad and lost during this initial transition. Consider it a good thing that you are not in denial and that you are allowing yourself to work through the anxiety. No sane person feels good during a global disaster. I'm just going to read that again. No sane person feels good during a global disaster. So be grateful for the discomfort of your sanity. At this stage, I would focus on food, family, friends, and maybe fitness. They go on to say, ignore what everyone is posting about productivity on social media right now. Ignore the people that are posting and that they are writing papers, etc. They are on their own journey. Forget about them. And know that you are not failing. Let go of all the profoundly daft ideas you have about what you should be doing right now. Instead, focus intensely on your physical and psychological security. No matter what your family looks like, you will need a team in the weeks and months ahead. Devise a strategy for social connectedness with a small group of family, friends, or neighbors while maintaining physical distancing. Identify the vulnerable and make sure they are included and protected. That's been a lot of our work here in our congregation. So that's the first stage, and it takes a while. So give yourself that time. The second stage is the mental shift. Once you have secured yourself and your team, you will feel more stable. Your mind and body will adjust, and you will crave challenges that are more demanding. Maybe some of you are already at this stage. Given time, your brain can and will reset to new crisis conditions, and your ability to do higher level work will resume. Now, this was, for me, the best paragraph of all in this really beautiful article. Now more than ever, we must abandon the performative and embrace the authentic. Our essential mental shifts require humility and patience. Focus on real internal change. These human transformations will be honest, raw, ugly, hopeful, frustrated, beautiful, and divine. And they will be slower than some of us are used to. Be slow. Let this distract you. Let it change how you think and how you see the world, because the world is our work. And so may this tragedy tear down all our faulty assumptions and give us the courage of bold new ideas. The third stage is embrace a new normal, although as I wrote in one letter to the congregation, really, are we going to have a new, I don't think there is going to be a new normal, but embrace whatever is the new normal for however long it lasts. In this stage, things will start to feel more natural. There'll be more that makes sense in your work and life. New ideas will emerge. But even in this stage, understand that this is a marathon. If you sprint at the beginning, you will vomit on your shoes by the end of the month. Emotionally prepare for this crisis to continue for 12 to 18 months, followed by a slow recovery. If it ends sooner, be pleasantly surprised. Right now, work towards establishing your serenity, productivity, and wellness under sustained disaster conditions. And that we are just at the beginning of this journey. And for most of us, our minds have not come to terms with the fact that the world has already changed. You might be feeling distracted or guilty about what you aren't getting done. Some other people are extremely productive right now. And all that is noise, denial, and delusion. And right now, denial only serves to delay the essential process of acceptance, which will allow ourselves to reimagine ourselves in this new reality. And at the end, they write, we will be creative and responsive and will find light in all the nooks and crannies. We will learn new recipes and make unusual friends. We will have projects we cannot imagine today and will inspire students we have not yet met. Again, remember, this is for academics, which I know many of you are. And we will help each other. No matter what happens next, together we will be blessed and ready to serve. And the article ends with these words: calamity is a great. So thank you for listening and allowing me to share this inspiring article. Again, I'll post it so you can read it for yourself, but really take it in. I think it's a roadmap for all of us as we move forward through this. Many blessings for your day. May it be slow. May it not be as productive as your ideas about it might be. And may you be well. Take care.